Emily.
Yes.
Emily this weekend watched the first movie of the Batman trilogy, Christopher Nolan. Batman Begins with Christian Bale, Maggie Gyllenhaal, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's Rachel, right?
No. Maggie Gyllenhaal is in the next one. The next one, yes. This one is Katie Holmes.
Guy A. Arms.
They recast Katie Holmes.
Do you like that?
That was good. Is she Australian?
I don't know. All right. So what'd you think? Fuck you.
Okay, this is the
I
thing.
knew it.
No. I didn't dislike it. I think that I would need to watch it again.
She didn't pay. She was on her fucking phone.
No. Listen. I think I need to watch it again after somebody explains to me like the relation between everybody and
I know.
Wait, can I stop you?
Yeah.
First act, second act, third act. What happened in the movie? Just explain Batman Begins to us as if we had never seen it.
Okay, you know that I'm going to be terrible at this, and this is going to be really embarrassing.
It's going to be funny.
But obviously, so Christian Bale, he's like in jail or something. And I don't know this is what I mean. Like, I don't really understand what's going on.
Just go
So
as
he's
best you can.
Okay,
Good so far.
This is a white Jewish girl explaining her experience with Batman. That's what this is.
You're white.
He's in jail. He wants
She was
to,
like Mexican.
after his parents die, he wants to
Or like Italian or some
save the
shit.
town of
Italians are
whatever
white.
the fuck it's called.
What is the city called?
Gotham. And he basically talks to whatever the fuck Liam Neeson, who says like you need to not have fear in order to like save the
Right.
world. So he decides to become Batman, which is in relation to his fear of bats.
Correct.
And he tries to save the city of Gotham. That's like essentially the summary.
Okay, but so okay.
Fair.
Who does Cillian Murphy play?
That is Cillian Murphy.
Killian.
Who does
I don't know. This is what I mean. Like I couldn't follow. So I don't know I don't remember his name, but he has that weird mask on.
Scarecrow.
Is he good or
Scarecrow,
bad?
Correct. Bad.
Mm-hmm.
Any more questions?
The Batman.
Yes.
Why'd you say it like that?
Because that's,
That's how
he
Cillian
said
Murphy
it.
says it in the movie. He's here. The Batman.
He's here. Who? The Batman.
Were you on your phone at all?
No.
Hondo P.
No.
I
Didn't-
just if you couldn't.
If someone sent me a text, I would respond, but I put it right down.
Okay.
How does it end?
Well, first it's this explosion, and then Rachel is like, who are you? And he repeats her quote, and I sound so annoying right now. I would.
You don't
punch myself in
sound
the face.
annoying. I'm
getting.
I'm trying to figure out.
shy.
I'm still trying to figure out if you watched it or not.
And then Liam Neeson is there, and
Ra's al Ghul.
he doesn't kill him, but he falls on the train.
Because he doesn't.
He does kill him.
Well, the train kills him, but he was like,
No,
"I'm
no,
not going to kill you. But I'm not going to save you."
Batman doesn't kill.
Yeah, but
Yeah, Batman doesn't kill him.
I don't have to save you either.
Yeah, that's exactly what he sounds like.
Are you gonna watch the second one?
Yeah, but I need to rewatch. Or is it like the same scenario, or is it like a continuation?
It's a continuation. It's a trilogy.
I just need somebody to explain it because there was too many of these like
What are your questions?
evil guys.
What are your questions?
Okay, so like that old man who's evil that they were like beating up who went to jail. Like who is that, and Cillian Murphy? Like, can you explain the relation between all these men?
Killian Murphy.
So they
Plays-
all work for.
Who, Maroney? Wait. They all don't work for the Shadow, what is it, the Legion of Shadows?
What's the Legion of Shadows?
That's what,
Ra's al Ghul.
that's Liam Neeson's crew.
And what is that?
Ninja assassins, pretty much. That.
They are, think of them as they are like a vigilante crew.
It's like an ancient society that's overthrown governments going back thousands of years. They kind of just like launch coups in cities and take over different places. They've been doing it forever.
And so how does Batman end up like meeting them in the beginning?
Because he goes on a journey to Tibet.
He's soul searching.
Oh, right. I remember that.
He's gone from Gotham for 7 years, trying to learn self-defense techniques and shit.
And he just happens to meet them.
He finds them. They teach him his ways, but he won't kill. He has to take them out.
Yeah, they go too far.
Yeah, so
He's like, you guys are in the right direction. It's too far. So they have a fundamental disagreement.
You know,
So
Gary.
if he was killing, he would be on their side. Is what that.
To some extent, yes.
But Cillian Murphy plays Scarecrow, who was a college professor who got fired, was working as a, doctor-ish type person at Arkham Asylum on the patients, started experimenting.
Yes.
And created this fear toxin that if you inhale it, you just kind of trip and visually see the scariest shit in the world possible. And it makes you lose your mind.
So what's the difference between...
The Scarecrow's a villain who's working for the essential mob of Gotham, where Ra's al Ghul and the Legion or the League of Shadows.
And what about Wayne Enterprises people?
Wayne Enterprises people, that's
Separate?
its own thing. And then the mob and the Scarecrow, and then Ra's al Ghul and the Legion of Shadows. Whatever.
This is where I struggled,
It's three different things.
I understand. Yeah, this is where I struggled with figuring out who's who. You could tell who was evil and who wasn't, but the relation between them all, and it was really, that was hard for me to follow.
I will say that is one of Christopher Nolan's, I don't know if I would say weakness, but that can be annoying about his movies, where he just, if there's plot, sometimes he'll just overload it in dialogue.
Did you know Gary Oldman was originally asked to audition for Scarecrow, but didn't want to do another villain?
What was he a villain in?
I think he's been a villain in a bunch of other shit.
Well, what was... Okay, interesting.
I don't know specifically what, but I think he was I'd rather be the good guy if I could. And they were cool, come out for Jim Gordon.
I have other questions.
Yes, please.
This is my frustration with these types of movies. I think that this one was better than what my original assumption would be, but the part that bothers me is half of it does kind of seem realistic, the people and the social life or whatever. But then when it turns to like him becoming Batman, he's so close to these people in the face that he already like knows. How do they not fucking know who he is? It's fucking like you could tell by his facial features under the mask.
Yeah, there is a little bit.
That's what pisses me the fuck off. And then where like all of a sudden Cillian Murphy like just has this mask and it just has all these powers and it's like where the fuck did it come from?
The mask doesn't have powers.
Well, when he puts it on, it's wearing this evil.
No,
the gas.
It's the gas. He's a doctor. He created this.
So why is he wearing the mask?
Because that's a gas mask, pretty much. For himself.
Oh, okay.
It protects him from it, and then it also scares people.
And who gives him the right to create that potion?
Nobody. That's why Batman
and like what makes him? And
he's a terrorist. He's a chemical
another
terrorist.
thing. Is the Batman has the thing that shoots him up into the air.
Grappling.
What's it holding on to?
Buildings.
Because then he starts like flying through the air and with the thing, but where is it attaching to?
He's a billionaire with tech that we don't even know about. So you kind of have to just be like, okay.
The other guy must be a billionaire too with the potions.
No, he's just an evil genius. Cillian Murphy's an evil genius who was very smart, was a professor and like a scientist that just went rogue and started becoming he's an evil scientist to a certain extent.
I love that you're calling it a potion. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I wish the movie it was a potion.
Toxin.
He made him drink out of like a big like I'm picturing like a Legend of Zelda like big red glowing potion.
That's so funny.
It's just like how the fuck did Rachel not know that was him?
Because chicks are dumb.
Yeah, she's a chick. You know, it's funny. I wrote a Scarecrow line for the 60 Minutes guy who smokes weed and doesn't get scared. So Chet's like, every time I smoke weed, I convince myself I'm going to die. Mm-hmm. I don't know what they're putting in dab carts these days, but I took one rip before work today, and you would have thought I inhaled the Scarecrow's fear toxin.
That's great. I like that.
I think I do. Now I need to watch it again. Unless there's...
You could go right into...
the next one.
Yeah.
Okay.
The next one's the best one.
Yeah.
And the
it
third
is. I thought
third
that
one
was the best. It's supposed to be the best.
No.
The next one's one of the best movies ever made.
Yes, because you've heard of Heath Ledger's Joker.
Yes.
It's like one of the best. It's considered one of the best characters.
That was kind of the ending of the Batman.
Yeah,
It had to do with that. Okay.
Yeah.
Leave his card out. Calling himself the Joker.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that movie is incredible. That one's easier to follow too, I would say.
Yes.
Because it's
1v1 pretty much.
It's 1v1.
Okay.
He's more of a... I don't want to say anything. You're going to love it.
Oh, dude, another comic book haul when I was in Tempe, Arizona. Shout out to all the great pod fans I met in Tempe. I went to Ash Comics, and oh boy, I just asked the comic book guy working there. I said, "Hey, what's the weirdest thing that you give to like top level guys that come in here? What's the weird thing that you don't even have?
Show me the vault.
Show me the vault." And he goes, "Okay," and Then he talks to his other coworker about it, and he goes, "Oh, you should get him the Invisibles." And he goes, "Ooh, I don't know. That's pretty crazy." And I was like, "Get me the Invisibles." He goes to the back and he brings it out, and I can't wait to start reading it, dude.
How much was it?
I don't even check the tag anymore, bro. When I'm at,
Culler's guap game is nuts.
when I go to Barnes and Nobles, dude, I don't even check the tag.
Dude, bro's like, put it on my tab.
I want it, I cop it.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Your lifestyle's insane, bro. Fuck me up the ass. That's awesome.
And I got
Bros, I'm trying to think of one. Hey, remember when we were at Comic-Con? That guy showed us the first edition Batman. The first one ever printed.
that was sick.
It was like we had like $1 million in front of us.
Literally. All I was thinking, I was like, I could knock this guy out, take this, and get out of here easily.
He probably had a guy with him with a weapon.
You think?
I bet
That's a lot of
he
money.
travels with a bodyguard if he's carrying around like $1 million comic book.
That was so insane. I got to hold it. We held the first ever Batman comic book ever made.
I can't remember if I held it or not.
I asked, I was like, "Can I put this in my hands?" What was I going to say?
You had something. I saw this fire in your eyes that I rarely see anymore.
I got the next 2 copies of Blue Book.
Of what?
The comic book I gave you.
Oh, yeah, I need to read it still.
So once I...
Yeah, sorry, I was reading Mistborn. Oh, I'm reading my high fantasy. Blah.
Ugh.
Blah.